welcome back everybody to another episode of Minecraft. Hope you're all doing well. So this episode doesn't start out with more spruce like I said in the previous episode. I think I cut that part out actually because it was getting ridiculous. So just to recap real quick, I got a lot of spruce last time, and this is the same day 65, as the spruce cutting in the morning and in the afternoon. However, I came up with an idea. Of course, I wanted to plant my crops as I will need food again. I can't be living on what I have forever. So I was starting to terraform out the mountain a little bit. And this will be the foundation later on for my crop fields. And you'll see how it turns out. It turns out actually quite well. Now, this is pretty much all I did for the first part of this, is just terraforming the mountain, making it look better, and just overall I think there's still a lot of work to be done on this thing, but it's gonna look good. A lot of the blocks that I do place is temporary blocks of dirt, and the main reason for that is I need a good XP farm later on for good tools to be able to mine a lot and to be very efficient with it. So for now, temporary blocks is dirt. I know it looks relatively it looks ugly. I'm trying to sugarcoat it. No, it looks horrid, but at least I have a template to work off of, and that's the biggest part of it. So yeah. Pretty much at this point when I got the realization that I will need better tools in the future. So I'm gonna need sugarcane, I'm gonna need leather, because those are all for the enchantment table, of course, and bookshelves. So yeah, that's pretty much the realization I came to when I was trying to build a mountain. But yeah, so that is what's gonna happen. Well, in-game voice over me will explain to you guys what will happen next. Okay, so for this sugarcane farm, I'm gonna need some blocks. I'm gonna need glass. I'm gonna need whole blocks. I'm gonna need mud, which I'm pretty sure I can make by using a water bottle on a piece of dirt to make it into a mud block. If not, I'll see what else I can do to get mud. And yeah, so this build is actually not my own, as you might expect. It is from somebody called J Wisp on YouTube. I'm pretty sure many people know about him. So I do not claim this build. It's not my build whatsoever. But yeah, let's quickly see what we need to do with this. So I do know that I need 5 observers. 5 observers, 5 pistons. So let's quickly see what we need for that. Okay, cool. So I do need nether quartz. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the nether. Since I do need nether quartz for my automatic trash dispenser as well. So yeah, nether it is. And now see, the thing is, I'm not 100% sure where I want to build my nether portal. I was actually thinking of building it down here in a manner, and it's gonna look fine if I do build it here. But I mean, there's so much you can actually do with a nether portal and make it look good. But yeah, so for now, I'll just build a temporary one over there, and then later on we'll make a very nice one. So let's get to doing that. With the nether portal built and set ablaze, I basically panicked because I hate the nether. I've never had a good time in the nether. Every single time I've gone there, I've died. But luckily for this first bit, it is only a quest to get some quartz. Because for some odd reason, a lot of the redstone things, redstone like comparators, those type of things, they need quartz to function, which is kind of strange. So I got into the nether and I just started mining every single little bit of quartz that I saw. Now, I didn't want to mine all of it because I was still waiting for that fortune pickaxe. So basically what I did was I just mined enough to sort me out for a little while. Okay, it seems I need to block this off, so I'll build like a fence in front of this because, yeah, it seems things are gonna get through the whole time. I also started digging out the underside of the animal farms because this is gonna be for a automatic kill chamber thing that I'm gonna build later on. building this sugarcane farm was kind of nice. I think it turned out well. This is a temporary version of it. I am definitely going to move it because it is a kind of an eyesore there, and you can put it into a wall if you want to, which could look nice in a house if you do it correctly, which as then like this bamboo growing up and stuff, not bamboo, sugarcane growing up and stuff like that. So it can look very nice if you do it correctly. But for now, I'm doing it outside just so that it doesn't take up too much space, but I did decorate it a little bit. Now, this thing has been pretty good to me, although I do use bone meal on it quite a bit. It is relatively slow, and the fact that you need to be in render distance for it to actually grow, of course, also limits the functionality of it quite a bit. So there is plans for me to actually build a bone meal farm. I in a much later episode, spoiler alert, I do get a moss block, so I can actually build a bone meal farm that will generate infinite amounts of bone meal, which means any crop and anything that I want to grow in the game just has a infinite amount I can generate. So yeah, but for now we're doing this, so enjoy the rest of the building of this. Yeah, so at least this is done. I mean, it could look better. This is very temporary. I am gonna move it eventually. But I mean, as just a sugarcane farm, this will work. I know I don't have any hoppers yet. They're expensive. I don't have the iron for the hoppers, so I'm really itching to start an iron farm. I do have villages over there, and it would be nice. Not gonna lie, it would be very nice to have an iron farm, but I have to focus on one thing at a time because I tried to take on too many things at one time and I didn't finish things whatsoever. So next up on the list, with the sugarcane farm done, I know once again it looks kind of weird, but it does work as shown earlier. And once again, that video or the build is based off of a video by J Wisp. So yeah, that's what it is. What I want to do is I want to get my automatic trash disposal up and running. So that is going to take some redstone to configure as well. And I need to do it in a way where I'm not going to set my whole house on fire because it is actually, there's a lava source underneath it. So I need to be mindful of that. But I ideally want to set it up in the kitchen area to make it look, proper. If I can get it set up in a way where it is below me, like maybe, you know, you have the chest here, and then you can deposit whatever, and it goes down into it. That would be preferred. But I don't know, maybe I'll need to have it like here or something like that. Maybe I'll need to extend the kitchen area down to here, the kitchen slash work area down to here, and then do it like that. Because once again, this house is extremely flammable. That's why there's lightning rods everywhere. I think there's one like around here somewhere, etc, etc. So yeah. Okay, so the trash can has been a thing that I wanted to build from, what was it, day 20? I think it was. It was very long ago, and I finally got all the resources to do it. Now, I'm gonna put it in the corner there, because why the hell not? And yeah, so this actually borders on my storage room, and I realized very quickly by digging a lot and doing other things, I'm gonna need to expand my storage room. So that is something that we'll do later on as well. There's a lot of things I realized when I'm just playing and just trying to get things done. So yeah, as you can see here, it's a chest, a hopper, and then a hopper goes into the dispenser. You guys can of course watch the YouTube video that I mentioned in the beginning. In-game voiceover me, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. But yeah, so it's a very simplistic system and it works like a charm. But remember, if you put anything in there, it is gone. You're not going to be able to save it unless it's netherite. So yeah, anything that goes in there is just gone. already, I'm gonna forget to add this in on my voiceover, but the YouTube tutorial, tutorial video that I actually watched for this was by a channel named Blaze. Relatively small channel. I say that as if I have more subscribers, but yeah, it was by Blaze. I know there's a bunch of them, but it's the first one that popped up, and yeah. So that is the trash disposal finally built and done. So now it is time to yeet all of my junk in there, and then I need to go and mine. I need iron ASAP. With my massive success of finally building a trash can, that's such an achievement for me, I realized that I also need iron for the hoppers that I'm gonna inevitably need for my sugarcane farm to function properly. So down into the caves I went, I got iron and also coal with it. Now coal is purely, well, for me at this current stage, which you guys are watching, it was still used as a slight fuel source, which kind of hurts. I don't like using coal as a fuel source since you always need torches. There's never a time and place where you will say you don't need torches anymore. You are gonna need torches. It's one of those things. Torches is just a item in this game you will always need. So I don't like using coal for fuel, and yeah, so I mined iron. Any coal that I came across that was easy to get to, I also mined. And yeah, so this is all that I did pretty much for the next couple of minutes. Was just cave diving. I didn't encounter anything since I've already been down here quite a bit, already lit up the place, and yeah, so it was all for the iron very much, and iron is getting on my nerves. Like really, it's getting annoying. So back home, and everything was smelting, everything was cooking, everything was getting sorted. Now I already made my hoppers and my chest that I need for this, as well as the glass. Now of course the glass is something that's entirely optional, but it does help the build look quite good, and also it helps the build function properly. If you do use other blocks, you can, but sometimes it's just a little bit jank. So one hopper goes into the chest, two hoppers connects to that hopper in a line, and then you do the same on the opposite side. It's just two hoppers connecting to the middle hopper, and that will then automatically pick up all the sugarcane. Now since the mud is not a full block, it will actually allow items to be pick up fruit and fall fruit. So that is why we use mud in this situation. So yeah, it's just like that. Very simple to do. I'm pretty sure everybody that watches Minecraft videos or anything closely related to it knows how to build a actual sugarcane farm and how to properly build it. So yeah, and then it's just glass on top of the chest, so you can still open up the chest. My mind is in 10,000 different places whenever I play Minecraft, really, because there's so many things I want to do, but I'm only one singular person. So now, for some odd reason, and this actually is kind of nice, I must admit, I really like the idea of it now that I'm watching it. But I decided to build a walkway around my house so that I don't have to go one way or the other. I could just go this way and that's it. I could just go all around my house, go down, there's no problem. And that is exactly what I did. Once again, temporary out of dirt. Please do not kill me. I know it is very ugly, but it is what it is for now. But don't worry, soon we'll sort everything out relatively. Well, not relatively, we'll sort everything out soon. There's no relative in this because yeah, Minecraft can take quite a while to do, especially if you are doing it one block at a time. I do know PC has some mods that you can use and basically fill out an area. I think it was, I don't even know how it works. It's very fancy, very nice, but yeah. So this is what I did all the way around, and it looks, livable. The grass spread pretty nicely, and it looks kind of nice. So yeah, but that's nearly the end of the episode, guys. I thank you all for watching, really, I do. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember, please hit the subscribe button. It really means a lot to me, like, really, it does. And yeah, so hope you all enjoy it. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all again in the next episode. Peace out.